We like to have everybody over here and take time out to see what started this show way back when. And I've got some information to read for you about some of the folks that did this back 25 years ago. The show was held 25 years ago here on these fairgrounds. And there was 650 autos, and they figure around 10,000 people, 135 swap vendors, and 30 arts and crafts vendors. And we had 225 cruise participants. And back then, Sunrise Rotary used to have a 50s dance, and there was 250 people at the 50s dance. The Strokers motor rebuild, we gave away back then for a grand prize, we gave away a V8 Chevrolet engine. Harry Ruthroff, Vicki Ruthroff, John Kopaz, myself, Chuck Sebeski, and Doug Sebeski. Gene and Jim Taylor were involved in that engine rebuild, and we gave that engine away. Also, on the co-chairs of that committee that year was Harry Ruthroff, was a co-chair and the grand prize chair of the whole event. Door prize chair was Vicki Ruthroff. Co-chair of the cruise was John Kopaz. John Newberry was the classification chair, because in the first year we did this, we actually gave away trophies, which turned out to be a nightmare. Brad Smith was the gates chair and the participant vendors. Howard Taylor was the swap meet chair and the car raffle chair. Rich Pyatt was the promotional chair, or the chairman on the chamber side. Penny Ferris was in charge of arts and crafts. Gary Hart was in charge of the 50s dance. Barry Case, Dick Nichols, the Branch County Antique Auto Club, and WTVB also participated in that first year.
Get up right up there on the right.
We also had the Branch County Sheriff's Posse helped with parking. Arnold's Auto Parts did a lot back then. Burkhart Racing donated a lot. Welch's Auto Parts. Kevin Ireland was the MC chair for that year, and Wayne Luce was the site chair. Kevin and Wayne are no longer with us, unfortunately. But a lot of the same people who put this show on way back then are still involved today. This car show was put on. Harry Ruthroff came up with the idea that we shouldn't charge anybody to come in, because that was the way it used to be. And Howard Taylor and Barry Case back then, along with them, were kind of working on that premise. There was a thought that this fairgrounds could be kind of like Carlisle, I guess, way back when. And they were come up with the idea to give this a shot. Well, here 25 years later, I don't think anybody would have thought that 25 years later we'd still be doing it, didn't think about it. Harry, you want to come up here for a minute? Harry has a picture of the original artwork for the show right here on display, and these two cars were in that. Vicky's got the picture up there. It shows the library and the three vehicles in front of it there. And Harry can give you a little history on that. Two of those vehicles are here today. Is that all right?
Sure. Well, I don't know. We just got around and picked a car for everybody. Seemed like it would fit the occasion, and took a picture. Went to the Career Center, and our local Career Center made up the drawing and everything for the T-shirt. That's basically how it got started. Just a lot of fun for a lot of people. We tried to incorporate everything that we'd seen go on in other car shows, and picking from places like Muddy River Run in Indiana, and a couple of the other swap meets, and tried to put it all together and here we are today. So it's all for you folks. Thank you. Deal?
How about a nice round of applause for everyone?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and, Howard, do you want to cut the cake?
Where's the knife?
It's been said that Howard's too old to cut the mustard, but not too old to cut the cake, so.
How big you want it?
All right. They want a photo opportunity. All right, you folks, come on up, and we'll be dishing out some of this cake for you. We got white and chocolate, and white and chocolate. So come on up. We really appreciate you coming out today. It's been a huge turnout, and we thank you all for that.